Okay, so now let me start from you. So Supreme Court finally calls their permanent rule on celebrities promoting alcoholic drink. What's your take on this one? We finally have a rule and a law now.
All right. So before everything, let me just say hello to all our viewers. And going to this question, this has been a problem for the whole, entertainment industry, especially the celebrities or the public figures. And then one thing that actually marvels me is the fact that the person who took this initiative is not someone who is really into this whole thing. Or no, not in baby in but he feels like no, this kind of law is something that is uncalled for, and so he decided to do something about it. That is when he actually took that step, and then he went to the courts with it. We were all expecting, something positive. And then the whole support at the beginning was even funny because the celebrities this guy was actually rooting for were not even supporting. When it's time for them to go to the court, you can even count the number of celebrities that come there. Sometimes, so I think the second one was when Sarkodie's manager, was it Sarkodie himself or his manager, and then Kim Promise and, few people actually were present and all that, and then people were like, okay, access is yeah, show interest. But it should have been something that actually worries the celebrities themselves, because Mona must say, advert alcoholic beverages, betting companies. And I said betting companies also come home. And see, they were supposed to be even the step with the whole situation. But looking at how things were going, it's as if they were okay. It's as if everything was okay for them and all that. But then it's good Darlington actually took the step. But with the ruling, I think, no.
Oh. They feel that celebrities have a lot of influence on the kids coming up, and so if your favorite celebrity is drinking this particular alcohol, they might feel it would influence the kids to also jump.
Can't you see it doesn't make sense? So you think now we don't have any celebrity doing this? Let's take a look at kids of nowadays. You think kids are that good? They're not drinking. They're not doing all these things. Are they crocampa 1 year no hard vet to put a wee? I don't want you know who adverts you we Shamadol and all those
we's like Maserati, no adverts. But the patronage is indeed.
But look at how these young people are actually trolling over this thing. You might sit and ask yourself, say, hey, and I know one parent here been a washing if you want her. How did they get to know or get themselves into this whole situation or act? So it doesn't make sense to me that if Hetty is a brand ambassador for ABR alcohol beverage, we are ABR abufebit the fear back at okay, Hetty num timosumonum. But we don't know whether Hetty num or no, but I found all no. I don't know or get access to the mother no. I don't know who the mother no. You understand? And this is one thing. These alcoholic beverages and then the betting companies and all that. There are people that also paid the huge sums of money. If you look at other countries and you look, Davido is an ambassador for I think a betting company. When it's time for this football leagues and all that, you can see this big beer companies, and then there are celebrities. Now celebrities are they are actually advertising for these companies. You understand? So if you tell me that I prefer it to be able to one day and another chance to advertiser madam in painting I found a best say then it doesn't make sense to me. People are selling, people are opening a kind of saying beer bars and all that, small potato bars and all that. Mothers are sending their children to buy alcohol for them. How about that one too? Those are the great influence we have to be talking about, not celebrities advertising for. And advertise with what the 18 plus. You understand? So now you know that if you're not 18 years, you can't do this. When LPMs for betting companies are that we make sure we put it out there that if you're not 18 years, do not actually associate yourself with that. You understand? Into the second that this is the situation, into the mad into the Emma 1 year. How are these celebrities already in the systems? So what we are supposed to get, we are not getting. And the things that are going to actually let us get money one way or the other, and also you're depriving us from it. So how are we going to actually,
Nice one. Christero, let me come to you. Now, there's a final call for a permanent ban on celebrities or, renowned personalities getting involved in alcoholic beverage, advertisement and all that. And I'm sure you saw the verdict, 5-2.
Yes.
What's your take on it?
It looks like Ghana here, we are only interested in things that are not very important. The things that we have to, those that we have to attach importance to, we don't do them. And we are only, interested in the trivial things. Now, this whole issue began somewhere in 2015. And musicians and they say famous, popular people. I don't know who a popular person is. I don't know the definition for a popular person. And I do not also know the definition for a celebrity. Maybe I need to get that clarification sometime. And 2022, Darlington Osai, and then he belongs to the Ghana Music Alliance. You see, Nanama mentioned that Omution Baby, actually they have musicians, that is Ghana Music Alliance. They have musicians they manage under this label, the likes of Reggie and Boli and all of that. So indirectly, it affects them because if this thing is working, they would have some of their musicians also getting some monies, getting some gigs from there. Now, you see, the main thing here in this country is that these alcoholic beverages are made for the elderly, not kids. If you are not 18 years or more, you are not supposed to get into alcoholic beverage. Yeah. In fact, when you go to buy, it shouldn't be given to you. That is where we need to begin the whole thing from. The whole thing has to begin from there. What measures have we put in place? You see, you go to a bar or is it a bar? Yes. Yeah. You go to a bar and under 18 is the one selling the beverage. And under 18 is the one selling the beverage. What measures have we put in place to curb that? So the celebrities or the popular people, they are the easy targets. We target them and that's it. How about allowing them to advertise and then saying that, okay, you cannot play the advert, at this point in time. You can, because still radio stations advertise for alcoholic beverages. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they do them after 8 p.m. How about that? So you can do it, but you do not have to play the advert until it is beyond this time or that time. How about that? Why ban them outrightly? I don't think that is the way to. I mean, you see, yes, these celebrities have influence. I tell you, they have great influence on individuals. Not only on kids, but the elderly. People are so much in love with some of these celebrities that anything they do, they follow. So, yes. But how about, looking at, checking some of the things? Okay, you can advertise. The advertisement cannot be played at a certain point, sometime during the day. You play it maybe after 8, after 9, just as it is done with the radio stations and the TV stations. How about that? Now we watch football and we have this foreign TV stations. They show, how do you call them? Alcoholic beverages, adverts of alcoholic beverages and bets. They show them. As when kids are watching football, daylight. How about that? Me, I don't support this one. For me, I do not really support this one. Because if you think betting is not good, ban it. In the first place. Yes, ban it. If you think alcohol is not good, ban it. But if we still have alcohol being sold here, and you see, we need to tackle the issue right from the roots. And tackling the issue from the roots means that we need to look at it from the angle where this alcohol is not supposed to be sold to kids, those who are under 18. But what is happening? And can't we do that? Yesterday, someone was telling me that it's difficult to do that. It can be done. If we decide to do it, we can do it. This is in Ghana here, if we set up our mind that we want to do this, it can be done. I am telling you, when they decided that, okay, radio stations, TV stations, you cannot play any advert for an alcoholic beverage until it is beyond 8 p.m. And TV stations and radio stations have followed that regulation, and they have followed it, and up to now, it's happening. You can only hear advert for an alcoholic beverage after 8 p.m. on radio stations and on TVs. They are following. So if we set up our mind, if we want to do it, it can be done. Alcohol is not meant for kids. And so when the advert is done, it is not meant for kids. We should know this and know peace. Why? Why are we trying to? Because the celebrities or the musicians or whoever, the popular people, they are the easy target. We target them and that's it. I don't support this one. I don't.
According to Christero, he does not support this one. There are other important things we need to focus on as a country and not this one.